What's up, guys? We got something really exciting happening this morning.
Yep.
We really can't believe it, honestly.
Yep.
We've got two of our viewers that are coming all the way from Minnesota. Is that right, babe?
Don't you know?
Don't you know? They're coming from Minnesota. Jeff and Sandy. They bought the Ford that you guys saw.
Just seen us advertising on the video. That's it. We started on the end of the video and said, "Here she is. Here's what it is. Here's the price." I talked to him on the phone. A few days later, I had a check.
Yeah.
So
we're really excited to meet them. We love meeting viewers, and the fact that they're coming here is even cooler. So they're on their way, and we're getting ready for them to get here. So you guys will meet them in a few minutes.
Yeah, we're prepping. We're down. They're bringing a 20-foot trailer, so we'll fire it up, show them that it runs, and then we'll throw it on their trailer, and they'll be heading back to Minnesota. So hopefully they get what they came for. But yeah, got a good title for it and everything.
Yeah.
So sorry, I'm always distracted because there's people coming in and out of the time. But yeah, that's what's going on. So we'll show you more when they get here.
Yep. See you guys in a minute.
You got to be kidding me.
No, that's all I did.
You know, that makes me smile. That was worth losing all them chains.
Are you excited?
Now I'm just like a little, oh man.
Yeah, I just threw the line on it and put this in. And I'm just going to, YouTube, will it start so popular? This bitch fired right up. I was like, well,
There was no drama with the start.
that was that. Yeah, but you bought it. I pushed it back there behind the barn. And I put that on just before you got here.
Well, it's so funny as we're coming down the hill over here and there's a Cushman for sale.
Yeah, it's been for sale.
She goes, "What is it with you men?" She goes, "You ain't picked up the one you bought and you want that Cushman, 8900 way out of mine."
Look how small the radiator is in 6-cylinder.
That ain't the original, is it?
I thought
You got it. You know what? Yep, that's original.
it looks like you just bought a bigger one in.
Yeah, but these things didn't need much.
No. So my grandpa, the reason I got it, I buy and sell things, but when my grandpa started this campground, he had a 2-wheel drive with a 300 that he had retired.
Yeah.
And he says he thought of it in his dream, and he hooked vacuum up to the intake and ran it over the drip rail to a steel tank, and that's how he pumped the sewer in this campground. And my dad did it, I did it, my grandpa ran it. That motor would sit and idle for hours and pump, just sit there idling like that.
Funny about that.
And it'd create enough vacuum to pump that 500-gallon steel tank.
Really? It would do that much vacuum?
Yeah. They actually kept ruining the tank.
No, I didn't need, I come all the way down here and I want, just 79?
Yeah.
9?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought it was, but then I second guessed myself.
Now that you're pointing at that radiator hose, better check antifreeze, because I haven't.
It was 24 degrees this morning at home.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yeah. I got to put antifreeze in the big green truck.
I was going to tell you guys it was going to be chilly here.
Ooh.
Fine. Ooh.
Our kind of people here.
Yeah, it's fine. Trust me.
Yeah. You can just
That's strong enough.
whenever we load it, you just pull up. And
Yeah,
back
well,
here,
back right
we got
up
all
there.
kinds of room. And
long
no
ribs.
hurry.
Here.
Newfoundland.
Oh my gosh, Ben, you're a bear. Yeah, loves the cold, doesn't he?
These out.
Perfect.
Snowstorms are perfect. You come out in the parking lot and there's a big white hump. Don't drive over the white hump because you're sitting there like this.
You are too cute. How old's Ben?
4.5.
Oh my gosh, you're a baby. Who would know?
Hey, Mom.
Who would know?
You gotta watch your step around here.
Yeah, I know. We're fine. No, we're fine. He's fine. He'll settle down a little bit.
Hi,
He's just
Ben.
excited to be out of the
Probably rock the truck when he goes from side to side.
Yeah, when you're driving, does he?
Rocks my car.
Come on in. It's okay. You can let him
How much
in.
does he weigh?
It's fine.
150.
Oh my gosh. Our dog weighs like 80 pounds and we think that she's huge. Oh my gosh, Finn, you're huge.
Telling you, I was bringing him.
Shadow,
Oh, we don't. We love dogs.
Outside.
what you doing?
It's okay, Finny.
You're all right. No, I'm not gonna let you go because the minute I do, you'll be right in the water.
You've had some heavy stuff on that trailer.
Oh, yeah.
We have.
I can see it. Forward in the middle.
Well, I'll tell you a story about that. Dad bought it brand new.
Yeah.
Took it up north. He put racks on it. 4 feet high,
Yeah.
all the way down, right? Loaded it full of birch. Up. Pyramid, had to pyramid it, not flat top. Got to
Yeah.
pyramid it
Get as much as possible.
on there, and it just went He put it on there, and the tongue broke right off, down to the thing.
Oh my
Unload the trailer,
gosh.
haul it into
His
town,
dad
have
was
it welded, and then had it welded up, and then they put this extra gussets in there, plated on the inside.
Yeah,
And the tongue's on there right now. If you stand back, the tongue is still like this.
yeah.
This thing
Hey.
is hauled 100, the whole thing, about 120 loads of wood,
Yeah,
if
Wow.
not more,
yeah.
because it's all heated lumberjack. And this poor trailer has been, I
It's
just put,
gone through hell and back. Just to be
rebuilt it.
nice.
I just, a couple of years ago, 10 years ago, had 6 set of new axles,
Yeah.
2 brand new springs in the rear just to get it down here. So
Oh my gosh.
My dad bought a trailer, well, I was probably 20,
And
25 years ago, and
Penny?
it's rough, but I've had 10 trailers,
Yep.
but we still have that one.
yep, exactly. And he just,
I go somewhere with it, and people are like, God dang, this trailer's a piece of junk.
yeah. So is this
I got a
one.
brand new one at home, but it's
Like I
long.
said, it was either this one or the 48-foot gooseneck.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
And to drag that around was, and
Well,
then you
that
couldn't
tree's
take the
looking good. Look
dog.
at that tree over there in front of Grandma's house.
I know.
Huh?
Oh.
Get the front over. Take a look here.
Get some tongue weight.
Oh yeah, let me get over my way.
Yeah, it fits on there good.
And then we'll go, let's line these up. Alright, I'll take it. I give him the perfect tongue weight, I think.
Yep. Yep. It was easy. You had a good sized trailer. Sometimes the trailer, when you're dealing with trucks like this, other trailers are too small,
Right, and that's why I brought the thing. It's 20, I think it's 25 feet.
Perfect, yeah.
Yeah, actually it's more trailer than,
It's all right. Well,
I think that's enough tongue weight.
if you got a big trailer, I usually tell people come in through the campground.
Right, and that's what that,
All right, folks, there it is. That was a good deal. They drove all the way from Minnesota to get the old Ford. 79 Ford, clear title, heading back to Minnesota. Apparently, they don't have no good trucks in Minnesota or nothing, so, hey, I like a man who knows what he wants, and he wanted that Ford. Now they're heading back. We got to hang out, talk to them, have a good time. We'll back up in here, and off they go.
They were so nice. I loved them.
Yeah. Heck yeah. It's nice to meet people from different places. I'm gonna cry a little bit as the old 79 rolls out. He's got her strapped down good. He shouldn't have any problems. I need to talk to him.
Minnesota,
Yeah? Don't you know?
don't you know? He didn't even say, don't you know?
No, they don't. They didn't talk like Minnesotans. I know, eh?
Oh, they were fun. I loved them.
All right. I need something to eat.
Getting coffee. All right, I'm not sure why they stopped working on it then, but about 10 minutes, I got that side loose. So this whole side's ready to come out. I'm gonna drop over to the other side and do the same thing. Man, it doesn't take very long. It takes you longer to worry about a project than it actually does to do it. Trust me. Once you just get to working on something, man, it goes quicker than you think it would. That's my advice. Don't let something stop you from working. Just keep going.
I get my tools over here and knock this side out. We'll have that rear end move forward in no time at all. Alright, well, that didn't take long. I think someone was avoiding that part. I got all the rivets popped out. Got the rear end moving forward. Got a strap under the torque tube. That'll all come out. I'm going to change the rear end to a modern rear end with a drive shaft. But this is the rear end that we got to mock it up. It just didn't take long at all. It's not done. I'm going to jack it up, get the jacks out from under it, set it down. Then I'll use reference points on the frame. And then I'll use the second person to help me measure the wheelbase, make sure the rear end's in there nice and square. And that's about it. The leaf springs, we're going to, once I take the rear end out, I'll lose half the leaf springs. We'll get rid of most of them. We'll put some air shocks or airbags on the back just to control if we ever have anything heavy in it, which we won't. So we may have a trailer hitch on it. You never know. Everything needs a trailer hitch. So that's about that. I'm gonna jack it up, pull these jacks out. See how she looks. Well, definitely looks better. We got some fine tuning to do on that opening, but you know, wrong fender, it fits on there good. I think it'll work. Everything will flow. Have a nice look to it. Trying to reuse as much of it as we can. So you know, use what you got. Keep on building. I want the top of the fenders to kind of be somewhat, I want the fenders to be somewhat the same front to back. So I'll get down and eyeball that. And once I get one fender mounted good, I'll use this side as a reference for the other side, and then we'll get the other side on, so on and so forth. But yeah, so that looks good. We'll just keep moving on. I'm about to, I hate to trim the running boards, but yeah, I don't know. Whatever we gotta do to make it look good. I like it. All right. Another thing we're going to do is cut this frame because I don't need the back. I just need from here back. Now we got a hot rod frame. Just wait till you see what I do with this. You're gonna love it, or you're gonna hate it. But I'm gonna build it anyway. Yep. There's some rivets in there I gotta get out, but basically that's what we're going for. On each side. Want those to fit inside. Get those rivets out, get those in there, burn them in good, clean everything up. These two holes are my reference points. So I go tip, make sure I go measure that out good. But yeah, you're seeing it the first time I am. Sometimes I get quiet, I'm thinking. I'm painting the picture in my mind. So that'll go up and then kick back, and we're gonna run her out long because we're gonna have two rear axles. So that's about that. We're working on all 3 trucks today. 1 man, 3 trucks. But you're starting to see where my mind's at. It's going to work out good.
All right, guys, it is, what day is it?
Thursday.
It's Thursday. Today's Thursday. We were supposed to have a video out for you this morning, but we didn't have an ending, so here we are.
Yep.
Hopefully it'll be out for you tonight.
Yeah, so we had fun meeting up with our fans all the way from Minnesota.
Minnesota.
We hung
Jack
out
and
with them.
Sandy came to see us, and they brought Finn, their
Yeah.
tiny dog.
Yeah, he come well equipped to haul a vehicle, so that was easy.
Yeah.
He had a nice trailer and a big old truck, and he brought his dog, and we got to hang out for a while and show him all my junk.
It was so fun.
And that was nice, and that was a good transaction. Hopefully you guys made it home safe, and
Yes.
hopefully we see you again.
We can't wait. We hope to come back to the show in May
Yep. So
with one of your projects.
yeah. So she was at work. I'm trying to work on this truck together, but there's some things that you just got to get knocked out.
Yeah.
So I took the rear end rivets loose, ground those out, and it came right apart. I used old chisel, hammer. I just used old tools, and the thing came right apart and slid it forward. Thursday is a rare night tonight for us.
Every other Thursday.
So we're going to try to get in here, and I need her help to measure the wheelbase side to side because we don't want it going crooked. So we get that locked in. I'll drill some holes, get some bolts in there. We're going to start doing some stuff on this. Really just start on it. We got to get some sanding done. You know, this is going to be what I would call a traditional, not a hot rod, just a traditional truck. This is going to be kind of like our vision is kind of like, imagine if it was 1970 and this was your grandpa's truck that he bought new and this was the shape it was in. What would you do with it? You'd want to put a motor in it. But we're going to try to keep it realistic because honestly, we have no choice.
Yeah. Imagine you're broke and trying to work on projects.
Well, if we had one project, which over there, I've got a brand new everything on that truck. So this is just going to be what we can do with what we got. So we're going to try to get the motor home. Hey, I know things that sit 25 years ain't the greatest shape, but sometimes you put heat back into them and
you won't know until you know. So that's the thing too. And I've got this to say. I'm not normally the one that says things on here, but I've got this to say. Some people will say we've got too many irons in the fire, or we've got, so much going on they can't follow along. Well, the reason we have so much going on is so we can bounce back and forth. When you're waiting on parts for one thing, you can be working on something else. And when we roll out of here in the spring and you can't even see where we're coming from because we've got so many cars and trucks behind us, then you'll be biting your words.
So the C50, we're just going to improve and upgrade.
Yep.
The Army truck, improve and upgrade.
Yep.
The big blue truck, we're planning on a whole redo. We hit the pause button on that just for a minute.
Because I want to work on that.
Still plan on doing that, but it takes up so much room. The goal is to get a quick motor, transmission, cross member, drive shaft. I need to change the rear end. I explored my options. But anyways, don't let something stop you from working on something. And the reason I got so many things is sometimes you reach a roadblock or a mental roadblock and you don't want to work on it anymore and you're just frustrated and you part it out or you just go inside. Well, I have other things to keep me inspired, other projects that I can bounce around to. And at the end of the day, something's getting done on everything. That's better than nothing getting done on one thing.
That's right.
I know people have been working on the same project cars longer than I have known you people, and
true.
I've never seen you drive it. So I know a lot of people that have taken apart good running vehicles and never drove them again. So I don't want to be that guy. We're coming. You don't know what we're driving.
That's right.
We're going to have something behind everything should be able to tow something to a certain point and be able to carry its own load.
And we're just here to have fun and show you guys that we're not perfect. We don't know everything. We learn as we go with a lot of things, but if you just work at it and chip away, then you're gonna have something at the end of the day that you're gonna have a great time with, whether it's perfect or not perfect. You wanna have fun with it, and you will, if it's got a perfect paint job or not.
What I was explaining to them when I was picking up the Ford, I told her, if you ever want to know what I'm thinking about the day it was purchased new.
Yeah,
Anything. A motorcycle, a car, a house, a boat. Think about the day it was purchased new. And when you buy new things, you got to be riding high. You got to be making money. Life's got to be treating you right, you know, to have extra stuff and new stuff, or to go from a horse and buggy to a vehicle. That was a big
It's a big
step.
day.
Your mind wasn't fully convinced that that's what needed to happen. So the day that you did that, like my 69 C50, 69 is close to 49.
yeah.
You think like it's 2023, 2003. So your neighbors, you know, in 49 didn't have a very good dump truck. They had something like this.
Yeah,
So I love the story of America stuff, American thing. I mean, I'm from America, so obviously I like American things, but the American spirit of it. That's why I'm not going to
Yeah.
paint my C20. You're going to see rust holes in the side.
we want to see the life that they have lived and still be giving them new experiences,
Yeah.
you know?
You'll be able to see the rust holes better when I'm going sideways past you, fishtailing 197 mile per hour. I'm going to outrun cops in this truck.
You are?
Yep.
I don't approve of that.
Yeah. If I see somebody pulled over, I'm going to do like Smoking the Bandit. I'm going to do a donut.
I just don't want to be a part of it.
I'll let you out. But I'm gonna let cops chase me. I'm gonna see if I can get away from them.
Oh gosh, only 41% get away, babe.
That's a lot.
That's wow. It's probably mostly motorcycles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100% of people that get caught go to jail.
It's true.
So
So
42% get away. But anyways, that's just a world's fastest truck joke. Don't take offense.
and it's freezing here, in my opinion. Now Tim doesn't think so, but this is what you guys are gonna see me in all winter. I've got snow pants on.
Yep. And I'm full of excuses. Working on a house,
Yep.
which is great. We got a great opportunity over here. We're trying to get that done. So I've been doing other things. I've been installing cabinets. Tomorrow I will get to wait on appliances and stuff. We're getting there.
Yeah, we are a
So
little bit of time.
we'll have that up for rent soon.
We got a new video on the Miller's Campground channel. If you guys haven't checked that out yet, that's just our daily life, like with what we do at the campground and different chores
Check
we
it
have.
out.
So
Live from Miller's Campground.
live from Miller's Campground's our secondary channel. So check that
We're
out.
still moving forward with the plans for the show. There's going to be some other people from YouTube there. Hopefully, we're trying to get the word out.
Yeah.
We already have a few famous people locked in, and I imagine they'll be bringing some junk with them.
Yeah.
So you know,
This is what I'm going to say about the show. It's already going to be a show before anybody else shows up between us and the other people that are going to be here. So
Yeah.
you're going to want to see what our lineup's going to be besides our stuff that's
Yeah.
here. So,
I'm gonna have everything. Everything will be out.
yep. Next week we're going to get out and measure and figure out how many spaces we can fit, and then we'll get information about ticketing because it's going to be a pre-sale event. Like, you have to buy tickets ahead of time so we know how many people are going to be here, and we can keep things under control that way a little
If
bit.
you're watching this and you are into vintage campers,
Yeah.
not 40-foot campers with 40 amp services, if you have vintage campers and you want to bring those and you want to come hang out, we'll be here. We're going to be around that whole weekend. So we don't know what kind of response we'll get. But if there are some of you with vintage campers, get a hold of us. Comment. We read every comment. So comment on these videos if you need to know something. We read every comment.
We
It's
read
me-
every comment.
It's
And
me
you
or
can,
her.
You can always message us on our Facebook Peace and Grease page. The campground is not handling any of the details for the event. So you have to contact one of the two of us to handle those details, not the campground. So we just want to make that clear so that Tim's dad isn't going insane over all the phone calls.
Yeah, we just want him to have his old cars out enjoying his good
enjoy
time
the
too.
day. It's
Yeah.
all the responsibilities on us, not him.
Yep. Yep. So
Yeah.
that's it. We're gonna tonight's. I wish we could go live, but once we shut the doors in here, we don't get no
We
signal.
have no
So
service.
we
Maybe
can't
if
do
we
that.
try to put it by the window, we should try that and see what happens. I don't know. We'll see. We'll try to play with it a little bit and see what we can
Yeah, later tonight we'll get the wood stove fired up, and we're gonna get in here and do some work.
do. Hopefully
and-
you guys will be watching this video while we're in the barn working because I need to go up here and finish editing and get it out.
That's all we do.
It's
YouTube.
true.
You need
Oh,
to
yeah.
watch it more so we can get some more money.
Yeah, we need all the likes, shares, subscribes, comments, all that helps you guys. So thank you so much for supporting us always. Like we really, really do mean that
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. We're looking for some shop help.
If you like to work for free,
Free.
And you like good laughs, we're
If
really
you're-
funny people.
If you're real little, I'll still hire you. Preferably real little.
Preferably.
I like real little people.
Yeah.
Makes me feel like a giant.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get things moved around in here tonight and hit it hard. We're gonna take advantage of the sunshine. It's still cold out, but we gotta do what we can do when we can do it.
Yep, that's right. So we'll see you guys on the next one.
Yep.